What up, y'all? This is Tracy from Squish, and today I'll be reviewing Happy Death Day to You. Alright guys, so today I'm doing this review by myself, but me and Matt went and saw Happy Death Day to You the day before Valentine's Day. And I'm not gonna lie, okay? I'm not gonna lie. I walked into that theater expecting to hate this movie. I loved the first Happy Death Day. It was everything I want in a movie. I like horror. I like comedy. The fact that it's filmed in New Orleans, it's filmed primarily at Loyola University, which my sister went to school there. I didn't go to college there, but I went to the little middle school right next door for 6th and 7th grade. And a lot of times I'd get off of school, I'd head over to Loyola and I'd hang out. So I'm very familiar with the campus. And so it was very, very cool to see the campus on the screen. I'm always a sucker for anything that's like, oh, this was filmed in New Orleans. And I'm like, I don't even care what it's about. I'm gonna go see it. So the fact that it was a movie, that it was like stuff I'm interested about, was very exciting. You know, I know a lot of things these days, if it makes enough money or it has big enough a following, they're gonna make more. They want the money, right? I get it. But this movie, it accomplished everything it needed to in one shot. It didn't need an explanation. I often like movies where you don't have an explanation. It's just kind of left in the air up to the viewer as to what happens, you know, whatever. But, the movie did well. So they were gonna have a sequel. I was very upset about this. I was like, oh, it's gonna suck, blah, 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 blah. So I walk in and I'm not expecting to enjoy this movie. Little did I know, I was gonna walk out of this movie absolutely loving it. I was very surprised. I was very shocked. And I know a lot of people are already judging me because of this. I know a lot of people, specifically horror fans, do not like this movie. And 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna tell you right now, you might get mad at me for this. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's dumb. It's dumb that you're mad about this. All these fans are like, oh, I don't like the movie, it's not a horror movie. Look, I get it. I get it. The first one was a horror movie, right? So you go into the second one expecting it's a horror movie. But I liked the fact that you walked into this movie and it came out with this whole other thing that I didn't expect. It took a left turn and it did not signal, and I respected that. It's definitely more of a sci-fi movie. But the thing that I like about this movie is that it incorporates sci-fi, horror, comedy, drama. It has everything, and I personally think it balances it well. The actors are phenomenal. Jessica Rothe, the girl that plays Tree, that girl can hit any genre of acting that you can ask her to do. I mean, she's great as a final girl. She's great doing the drama parts. I love it. I love the fact that the first one is basically like Groundhog's Day, and this one is basically Back to the Future too. I love that. The first one did have a little bit of drama, a little bit of, you know, heartstrings were pulled. The whole bit with, so by the way, slight spoilers in this. This is not going to be completely spoiler free. It's truly hard to review this without spoilers. But the thing, so in the first movie, you know, it talks about Tree's mother and this whole thing that, like, her and her mother share her birthday, and, like, she's in this loop with her birthday. So you have this little moment where she meets her dad, and they talk about her mom, and, you know, I teared up a little bit, all right? Whatever. I have emotions. Sue me. This movie delved into that whole drama dynamic a lot more. You got to see her dad, you got to see her entire family more, without giving anything away. Basically, in this time loop, she got to see different variants, different universes, different loops of her life that aren't always necessarily the same. And as someone that lost their dad last year, it tugged at my heartstrings so bad. I didn't expect to go into that movie and just be crying. Just like breaking out the packet of Kleenex out my purse and just water falling, flooding the theater. It's flooding. That's how much I cried. It got me. But it handled it well. It did it well. Jessica pulls those kind of moments off. And then she can just switch right back into the final role. Right back into the comedic relief. She's very good at it. And that's why I love this movie. Apparently this one did really good as well. So they are in fact planning on a third installment in the franchise. Which I know I said this last time, and the movie proved me wrong, but I don't know how I feel about that. There is a mid-credit scene, which I'm assuming is showing us what the third one is gonna kind of follow, and I don't know how I feel about that. Hopefully, I will walk into this third installment of the franchise and be just as pleasantly surprised as I was with this one. All in all, I highly recommend the movie. I know Matt isn't here to film this video with me because he's out of town and I just get to yell at the camera by myself, but he loved the movie as well. We highly recommend this movie. I feel like we're kind of loners in this one. A lot of people didn't like this movie. But, you know, y'all just gotta calm it down. You need to take it down a notch. You need to remember, movies are for entertainment, okay? If it entertains you for 2 hours, it did its job. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button if you like what you saw, and don't forget to subscribe. See you later, nerds.